Coach, wrapped up training camp. We're in the week leading up to the season opener against Henderson State. Just give me your thoughts on the defensive side of the ball through training camp.
We finished up the other day with our training camp, moved into working toward Henderson. Our guys have transitioned well. The good thing is our offense shows us a lot of looks, and so we get to see a lot of things. Our defensive line is one of our strongest suits, and so those guys have been great leaders, stepping up, bringing some young guys along with them. We don't have the depth there that we would like to have. Of course, defensive tackle, those guys are the hardest ones to come by, and so we're looking at playing a few freshmen. We've had some redshirt freshmen really step up in some other areas, and so we've got some good things going on. The good thing is our guys have had a great attitude. We play hard, and we like to run to that football.
Now, you hinted at the defensive line a little bit. How are things coming along there with you've got a lot of solid returners, a couple all-conference players, and you're looking to build some depth.
We've got 4 returning starters at the defensive line. 3 of those are seniors. Those 3 guys have been playing since they were redshirt freshmen, so they've got a lot of games under their belt. Lionel Gillespie, Dexter Elliott, Alex Moore are definitely the foundation of our defense, and they set the tone up front with playing with the motor, playing with the nastiness that you want on that defensive line. Derek Jocelyn's a guy that started on and off for us last year, played in a backup role the year before, and strong as a bull, and nobody's going to move him. He's a rock in there. But those guys are definitely the foundation of our defense.
Moving back to linebacker a little bit, you've got some guys that have seen some time, but you also lost a long-term all-conference starter in Noe Lopez. Where do you go from here?
We've got, we returned Brad Cheshire, who has been a 4-year starter. Brandon Ford, who's a 3-year player for us, started on and off from time to time. Got hurt last year at the end of the year, but has really stepped up, and he plays with a motor and flies around all over the football field, sideline to sideline. Some young guys that we have stepping up are Russell Hurst, Logan Russell, and those guys have not seen. Logan Russell's not ever played in a college football game, but he plays with a motor, a willingness to learn, and really gets after it. And Russell Hurst has been, to me, the biggest surprise. He has really come on, and I know he's going to definitely be missed, but probably from the mid-season on, I think Russell Hurst will pick up the slack, and nobody will ever know that Noe is not out there, and that's a bad thing to say because I love Noe. We loved his leadership, but playing-wise, Russell Hurst has really come on and surprised us.
Now in the secondary, we found out just last week that we're going to be without Johnny Seals for the season. But you've got some returners, and you've got guys that have seen the field quite a bit. How is the secondary looking?
We return 2 starting corners, a starting free safety. At strong safety, we've got A.J. Garcia, Janoris Bradbury. Janoris has not seen any time here at Southeastern other than fall camp. A.J. saw some time at free safety last year, and he has really stepped his game up in the back end, but probably our strongest suit is definitely Stephen Harris, returning starter, and has the ability to be a great leader on the field. And then at Rover, losing Johnny Seals was just, we lost a great leader. We lost a guy that's a 5-year program guy, and he's definitely going to be missed on this team this year. But we've also had some young guys step up. Justin Young, a true freshman right now. Josh Garcia, a redshirt freshman, but neither one of those guys have played in the game. And until you've played in the game, it could be touch and go. But they're both good football players, and if we didn't feel like they could do it, they wouldn't be out there.
You've hinted at some guys that have played well so far. Who are the players that we may not know now, but come mid-season are going to be household names in Durant?
Guys that are going to be household names in Durant's going to be Russell Hurst, Justin Young, Josh Garcia. Those guys play with a motor. They're all over the football field, and they're in a position to make a lot of plays. And everybody knows Lionel, and everybody knows Dex, and everybody knows Herm, and everybody knows Brad. But those 3 guys, they're going to make an impact on this football team.
Now, you've hinted at your strength up front. You did lose a leader in Johnny Seals. Who's going to step up and kind of fill that defensive leadership role this year?
All our seniors have done a great job of stepping up. Welton Johnson at corner is a guy that is a return starter for us, and he is one of the smartest football players we got on our team defensively, and he stepped up and has done a good job there. Brad Cheshire stepped up, LG, Dex, Alex Moore. Those guys they've taken the bull by the horns and realized what our loss is, but also still see that we have great potential in those young guys, and they've stepped up and done a great job.